Welcome back, family. Today, we are revisiting the situation, the case between young JEEZY and his wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, JEANNIE Mai. Now, like I said, I've covered this before, but the episode that I put up had serious audio problems, so I just took it down, decided to revisit it. So here we go. As we know, JEEZY filed for divorce. Normally, men don't file for divorce. 80% of divorces are initiated by the woman. So what could this woman have done to make him go file for divorce against his wife? This is very peculiar because the divorce paper was actually filed on September 12th. And on July 28th, JEEZY and his wife was in her homeland, Vietnam, looking like they were the picturesque, ideal couple, hugging each other, sitting down, enjoying yoga together. They looked like they were in Shangri-La, la la love. And what was funny is that JEEZY had already, on June 12th, submitted divorce papers. So he was sitting on this information for over a month, knowing that he planned to divorce his wife, but went on vacation with her anyway. This guy JEEZY has got to have the most stone cold poker face we know of, or he's just a heartless ice box where his heart used to be type of individual. I don't know. What do you guys think? You let me know, because how can a man do this? He's either very calculating or just piss poor human being. It's also possible that JEEZY didn't receive or get the type of woman that he thought he was marrying. Most Americans who are attracted to Asian women usually like the fact that these women are known to be submissive. These women are known to be nurturing, caring, very subservient to their man. A lot of times American men chase Asian women because those qualities they find missing in American women. So maybe JEEZY thought that's what he was getting, a traditional Asian, but came to realize that's not the case. In her own words, she said this.
For example, I have a really hot temper. Not a lot of people know this, but it's just something in my family. I've seen it in my grandmother. Saw it in my grandfather, to my grandmother, to my mom, to my aunts, to me, right? But I didn't notice it in myself until I was with JEEZY.
Interesting. You didn't notice in your previous marriage?
No, because it has to do with the type of relationship you have and the type of respect you have for that person to mirror things back to you where you actually would stop you in your tracks and evaluate yourself. I didn't notice that I had a hot temper until I got with JEEZY, and here's a person who is my equal and I really respect. And when I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, ooh, that's not flying here. And also, it would trigger him to come back at me with things where I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? But I was triggering him. So through work, we learned that we both have certain habits that to the everyday person, from friends, family, fans, they'll never see it.
Yeah, I did. But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean. You know, that's why I married white man. That's what I like.
Now, if I must be honest, JEEZY should have never gotten with this woman in the first place. In my opinion, whatever he saw in her, I guess was good enough for him to marry her. But I would have serious doubts, serious reservations about a person that looks at me as a side piece, good enough to be a side piece, but not good enough to marry. That shows several things. One, a little bit of racist mentality there. And secondly, it shows that perhaps you're going with what would typically be the bag. Those men are the ones that usually have the money. Those men are usually of a higher status, hold better positions. So maybe that's what she was referring to. The black guys she's attracted to, they look good. They might be able to, do the thing the way she likes it. But normally they don't have enough to support her or keep her in a place where she's comfortable. And I'll go over here to the white guy for the real relationship. I would have had a problem with that. But he went on and married her anyway.
You guys know how I talk about pre-JEEZY, right?
Tell me, girl.
Okay. So I was a side chick once, and I knew I was his side chick. He was my side dude, and there was no responsibilities attached, and I had a good time. It was so much work being a side chick. Thank you. Because you got no responsibilities. You don't have to be that emotional one. You're not the one being lied to.
So there are two leading theories as to what might be happening here. Why would a man file for divorce against his wife? the one theory is that perhaps she just has an overwhelming personality and she hasn't checked her attitude at the door when dealing with this type of man. She's just too aggressive and mouthy and he can't take it no more, so he filed. That's a theory. And then there's the second one where it's said that she is cheating. Now, I personally believe it's the two. She has a history of cheating. In fact, she cheated on her ex-husband, Freddie Hartis, and she made him file an NDA not to reveal the fact that she was caught cheating. So, Freddie Hartis, her ex-husband's new wife, went on and posted on her IG about the fact that, yeah, this woman cheated. She's able to say this safely without repercussions of a lawsuit because she never filed an NDA and she exposed the fact that Jeannie Mai was a cheater. Now, when the news came out that JEEZY was getting divorced, filed for divorce against his Vietnamese wife, you could hear cheers 3 states away from black women that was in celebration of this union coming to an end. They didn't like the fact that he, for many, many years, dated a bunch of beautiful black women for a length of time. Long relationship that he's had with plenty of black women. He's also known to be a playboy, having several women all over the town and never considered marrying any of them. So now here comes strolling in this Vietnamese woman, and after 2 years of dating, you become engaged to her and marry her. Of course, I could understand the concerns. Why did you decide to marry this one? Was it the fact that she was not American, she was not black, she was just something totally opposite of who you are? You had to have her. Is there truth to this? I don't know, but it's questionable. I don't understand why he would marry her when he had the world in his hands. He had options all over the place. Maybe he's affected by his own colorism. Again, what do you guys think about this? Which side do you lean on? Did her attitude problem cause him to go file for divorce, or did she cheat? She was next to a known pipist, Mario Lopez. He's known in that circle for slinging. So did she get too close to a cobra? Who knows? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thank you for checking me out one more time. Catch you in the next one.